So today I'm going to be fixing this 2013 Genesis. I got it for only 1,500 bucks, but it needs a little bit of work. Looks like the previous owner probably hit a curb or something because the bumper is all damaged. Got a broken fog light and has mismatched rims in the front. So he probably jumped up a curb and took out the rims and the bumper. Also underneath there's some damage. It's got a bad oil leak when it's running, so it looks like the oil filter is dented, so hopefully it's just the oil filter. The bumper's got some damage here, so we're going to take off the bumper, see if we can fix it. Another issue is when you push the clutch pedal in all the way, it doesn't disengage the clutch completely, because when you try to put it in gear, when it's running, it goes in really hard, and it still wants to move a little bit as well. So I'm going to see, hopefully it's just the system that needs bleeding, or maybe just need a new slave cylinder. We'll have to check that out as well. This is the style of rim that it's supposed to have. This is one of the rims that's in the front. This is the other. So we're going to start by taking all the wheels off. I found some matching rims on an auto wrecker for 100 bucks a piece. All right, so there's a little more damage in here. Wheel well's all broken. You see the old fog light hanging there. Everything else seems to be okay though. A little bit of body damage here too. It looks like he hit something pretty good. So this wheel is actually off of an Audi. Just noticed that. And what did I notice? That the rim wasn't actually sitting tight against here. There was actually a gap between there, because this is bigger than this. So it was actually sitting crooked on here and rubbing on the strut. Flash shield. It's held together with some zip ties here. Track there. I'm gonna have to get this back tire changed as well. It's got a big bulge in the sidewall here. So these are the rims I picked up at the auto wrecker. Looks like a perfect match. Found a fog light for 60 bucks. Online these things go for about $250. All right, we'll get these to the tire shop and then we can figure out where that oil leak is coming from. Okay, so it does look like it's coming from the oil filter. And maybe a little bit from the drain plug as well. It's not coming from the pan anywhere, so that's good. Okay, so I'll change out the oil filter, top up the oil, and fire it up, see if it still leaks. Okay, oil leak is fixed. That was an easy fix. I'm going to start with the easiest thing first and try to bleed the system. There's the bleeder screw there. So I'll bleed it, see if that works. Hopefully that fixes it. All right, so I bled the clutch and that didn't make a difference. So I decided to check the clutch pedal because it had some play. You could pull it backwards and it seemed like it was a little bit loose. And what I found is that the looks like it's reamed out there, like it's worn out. So it's causing more, right there, it's causing more travel in the clutch pedal, which is preventing it from the clutch being disengaged all the way. So I'll just try a temporary fix for now, see if I can get it working. And if that works, then I'll just replace the master cylinder. I just ended up jamming a screw in there, just so I can test it out, see if that works. Yeah, so far it feels better. It's going into gear easier. Yeah, I think it's disengaging the clutch fully now. All right, well, that's an easier fix than doing the slave cylinder. I was hoping it would just be the master cylinder. So if it was the slave cylinder, I'd have to pull the transmission out. I'm gonna try to find a master cylinder now. Get that swapped out. All right, let's get this bumper off so we can start the repairs. Got a broken headlight bracket here. Gonna have to fix that too. All right, I'm gonna use my plastic welder to fix this headlight bracket here. So just put the old broken piece in place. Make sure all the lines line up here where it was cracked, where it was broken off. Make sure it's in the right spot. And you just melt it together. Just do that in a few places and it's actually pretty strong. Just got the wheels back from the tire shop. Let's get them on the car, see how it looks. Oh yeah, that looks so much better with the correct wheels on there. They actually fit properly. All right, so next time we'll get the bumper all fixed, get that reinstalled. And we're also waiting on the master clutch cylinder. So once that comes in, install that. Got a bit of a list now, so we'll see you in part 2.